That man loves me so much, and, look what we built. We've built a beautiful life, and we have 2 healthy, beautiful children.
Something big just dropped, and Harry and Meghan aren't staying calm. For years, people have whispered about their kids, pointing out odd details and raising serious questions. Now, a shocking palace leak may have revealed final proof about their children's DNA. Is this the moment everything changes for the Sussexes? Let's break it down. The bombshell revelation. Things took a wild turn when a woman calling herself DL came forward with a shocking story. She claims she is the real biological mother of Archie and Lilibet, the children of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The internet exploded the moment her words came out. DL says that years ago she made a surrogacy deal through a private agency in California. According to her, Meghan and Harry were part of this deal. She was promised full privacy. No names, no media, no public talk. She says she was even paid extra to stay silent forever. But DL says that promise was broken. She feels someone close to the couple leaked bits of the story, putting her at risk. That's why she finally decided to speak up before someone else told it wrong. DL says she has proof. She mentions contracts, emails, even medical records that connect her to the births of both children. She hasn't shown the papers yet, but the internet is already buzzing. People are asking questions and wondering what's really going on. She also said that Harry and Meghan tried hard to make things look normal. They picked private hospitals, avoided public photos, and kept things quiet. Now, some people think they were hiding something from the royal family too. Whether DL's story is true or not, it has started a storm. Royal fans, reporters, and even palace insiders are watching closely. If the claims turn out real, this could shake up everything. But this was just the beginning of a much bigger story that would raise even more questions. From the moment Meghan Markle announced her pregnancy, things felt a bit off to many people. Royal fans were quick to notice how different her journey was compared to Kate Middleton's. Kate had all 3 of her babies in public hospitals. She came out smiling, holding the newborn, and even posed for pictures just hours after giving birth. The palace shared details, and everything felt open and clear. Meghan did things in a much more private way. No hospital steps, no baby bump photos near the end, and very little information. That alone got people talking. Then came the strange moment when Prince Harry shared Archie's birth news. He stood in front of a horse stable, smiling but looking a little awkward. The location felt weird to many people. Some thought it looked rushed, like they were trying to get it over with. Meghan also appeared in public soon after. She looked great, too great, some people said. Her face looked fresh, her body looked slim, and there was no sign that she had just gone through labor. That made some viewers start asking questions. The biggest red flag came from a video in 2019. Meghan bent down, and her belly seemed to fold in a strange way. The clip went viral, and people started saying she was wearing a fake baby bump. That's when the moon bump theory started. People online pointed out other strange things too. Her belly seemed to change size a lot. Sometimes it looked big, sometimes small. It even bounced oddly when she walked in some videos. These small details made many people doubt the story. Meghan and Harry never gave full answers. The royal family stayed quiet too. That silence made things even more confusing. These strange details made people wonder if there was more to the story than what they were told. DL's story doesn't stop at being the biological mother. She says everything around the birth of Archie and Lilibet was planned to keep the truth away from the public. According to her, it felt more like a secret mission than a normal surrogacy deal. She shares how she was kept far from the outside world. No visitors, no questions, and no real contact with anyone besides the medical staff and agency people. She stayed in private places and followed strict rules. DL says she signed heavy non-disclosure agreements and was told to stay quiet no matter what. At the time she agreed because she thought everything would stay private. Now she feels used and wants to tell her side. DL claims she has real proof: hospital bills, medical papers, and signed contracts. These show her link to the pregnancies. She says these documents were hidden on purpose to protect an image that people wanted to keep perfect. She also talks about the long-standing rumor of the fake baby bump. DL believes Meghan used different prosthetic bellies for public events. Each one matched the moment. Some were bigger, some smaller. Meghan's walk, her hand movements, and even the way she posed for cameras looked planned. DL thinks it was like acting for the public. The idea of planned photos and public tricks has shocked many. People want to know if the story they were told was real or made up. DL's words have opened the door, and now the world is watching closely. If DL's claims are true, this could cause serious problems for the royal family. Legal and constitutional implications. DL's story has gone far beyond personal claims. Now people are asking serious legal questions. If her words are true, this could cause real trouble for the royal family. It's no longer just a rumor. It could affect titles, rules, and even the royal line. Starting with the birth certificates. When Archie was born, Meghan's name on the certificate was changed later. First, it said Rachel Meghan Markle. Then it was changed to Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. Some say this was normal. Others think it looked strange. Lilibet's birth certificate also caused questions. It listed a hospital where Meghan was never seen. The timing and details made many people feel something was off. These small things led to bigger concerns. People started asking about royal succession. There are rules about who can be in line for the throne. These rules talk about real birth details and legal records. If the children were born using a secret surrogacy deal and the palace hid it, some believe this could be constitutional fraud. That also brings up the question of their royal titles. Archie and Lilibet were not called Prince and Princess at first. They got those titles later when King Charles became king. But now, some experts ask if they should have those titles at all. If the birth process was not clear or honest, maybe those titles do not follow the rules. Many people are now calling for a full review. Some want the palace to give clear answers. Others think lawyers might step in soon. If it turns out that rules were broken, things might need to change. This could lead to new rules about royal births, or even court action. The public trust in the monarchy is also at risk. People want to believe in their royal family. If the public feels they were misled, that trust can break fast. So far, the palace has said nothing, but pressure is building. More people are talking, more stories are coming out, and DL's claims are not going away. Now everyone is waiting to see what proof DL will show to back up her claims. The evidence and proof. DL says she is ready to prove her story. She is not hiding. She wants people to see the truth and has already taken real steps to show it. First, DL has said yes to a DNA test. She is open to testing her DNA and comparing it with Archie's and Lilibet's. She believes this test will confirm that she is their biological mother. Her legal team has already started the process to make this happen. If the test takes place and the results match, it could shock the world. DL has also hired a team of lawyers. These are experienced people who know how to handle big cases. Her lawyers are helping her prepare her story for court. They are collecting every piece of proof DL has. This includes medical scans, hospital documents, and payment records. She says she kept everything from the time of both pregnancies. She also says she will give a sworn statement. This means she is ready to speak under oath, which makes her words a legal promise. Lying under oath can get someone in big trouble, so this shows she is serious. Some reports even say DL may agree to a televised statement. That means people could watch her share her side live. This would bring even more attention to her claims. DL says she also has emails and messages from the agency that helped set up the surrogacy. She believes these will show the truth behind what happened. Her lawyers are now reviewing all the records and getting ready to share them when the time is right. Many people are now watching closely. If DL has all this proof, it will be hard to ignore. DNA results, signed papers, and sworn words are strong forms of evidence. If her story matches what the records show, the royal family may have to respond. Right now, Meghan and Harry have not said anything. The palace is quiet too, but DL is not waiting for their approval. She says Her goal is to be heard. She wants the truth out there for everyone to see. While DL prepares her evidence, the palace is scrambling to figure out what to do next. Things inside Buckingham Palace are tense right now. People say the royal family has entered a silent crisis mode. That means they are staying quiet in public but working hard behind the scenes. Top royal staff and advisors are holding private meetings. They are bringing in experts in royal law to help them understand what to do next. These experts are going over rules about royal births, titles, and the line of succession. The goal is to find out what steps to take if DL's claims are true. One big question is about who can be in line for the throne. There are strict rules for this. If a child is born through surrogacy and the palace did not follow proper steps, some people believe those children might not be able to hold royal titles or places in the line. That could create big problems for the royal family. Because of this, the palace is now looking at title retractions. That means they are thinking about what to do if Archie and Lilibet should not be called Prince and Princess. These titles are more than names. They come with roles, rights, and a lot of public meaning. Taking them away would be a huge move, and the palace knows people will react strongly. At the same time, palace staff are also working on plans to protect the royal family's image. This situation could change how people around the world see the monarchy. The team is preparing different options. These may include legal actions, private talks with Meghan and Harry, or a calm public message when the time feels right. So far, no one from the palace has spoken about DL's claims. But inside the palace, there is a lot of activity. Staff are thinking about every possible outcome. They are checking old documents, reviewing past rules, and talking to legal teams. As the palace works behind closed doors, the stress is also taking a toll on Harry and Meghan at home. Personal fallout and relationship strain. While the palace tries to manage the royal crisis, things at home for Harry and Meghan are getting harder. The pressure from the outside is now creating stress inside their house too. People close to the couple say Harry is having a really hard time. He feels confused, upset, and tired. Some say he looks lost. He doesn't know who to trust or what to believe anymore. His past with the royal family already caused pain. Now, this new situation has made things worse for him. There are also reports that Harry and Meghan are no longer sharing a room. They need space from each other. Harry spends a lot of time alone, thinking and worrying. He feels stuck between two sides. One side is his love for Meghan and their children. The other side is fear. Fear of what might happen if DL's story turns out to be true. Meghan is reacting in a different way. While Harry stays quiet and stressed, Meghan is focused on protecting their image. She is working closely with her team to manage the media, her brand, and future plans. Her goal is to stay in control and make sure things don't fall apart in public. But this difference in how they handle the stress is creating more problems between them. Harry wants comfort. Meghan wants control. This gap is making them feel more distant. They speak less. They argue more. The happy connection they once had is now under pressure. Friends say Harry misses how things used to be. He misses his old life, the quiet moments, and even some parts of royal life. He feels pulled in many directions. Meghan is trying to keep moving forward, but even she can feel the weight of the situation. There are moments of silence, moments of tension, and not much peace. This stress is not just from one thing. It comes from many places: the media, the palace, the public, and now DL's claims. It's too much for one couple to carry alone. Their relationship is now at a turning point. The love is still there, but the pressure is heavy. They may try to work through it, or they may grow further apart. But perhaps the most surprising part of this whole drama is what Meghan hasn't said. One of the biggest surprises in this whole drama is how quiet Meghan has been. She is known for speaking up. She usually shares her side, posts online, or gives interviews. But this time, she has stayed silent. People are starting to ask questions. Meghan has always been quick to respond in the past. If someone said something wrong about her, she would clear it up. She has taken newspapers to court before. She has given strong interviews. She has spoken out many times. But now, there are no lawsuits, No social media posts and no public statements. Everything feels very different. Even her team has gone quiet. Her PR group has not said anything. Usually they help guide the story. They often tell the press what is true and what is not. But this time, they are not saying a word either. That silence is starting to feel strange to many people. What makes it more noticeable is that people who once supported her are also pulling away. Some of her close friends online have stopped defending her. Others have deleted their old tweets or posts. Some fans feel confused. They expected someone to say something by now, but nothing has come. In the media world, the change is clear too. Brands and producers are keeping their distance. A few projects linked to Meghan and Harry have been paused. People in the business world are choosing to wait. They don't want to get involved in a story that could get bigger or messier. Everyone seems unsure about what happens next. This silence is starting to feel loud. In today's world, being quiet during a big moment can say a lot. Some people think Meghan is waiting for things to calm down. Others think she may not know what to say. A few believe she is staying quiet on purpose, hoping the story will go away. But the longer she stays quiet, the more people wonder. They want answers. They want to hear something, anything, from her side. Meghan has always used her voice. That's why this quiet moment feels strange. In the end, the people most affected by all this drama are the two children at the heart of it all. The children at the center. In the middle of everything are two young children, Archie and Lilibet. They are still very small, but now they are part of a much bigger story. People are talking about them all over the world. They are not the ones making choices, but their names are in the news every day. Some say they are being used in a public fight. Others feel sorry for them. No one really knows what the future holds for them. The hardest part is that these children did not ask for any of this. They should be playing and learning, not becoming the center of public debate. They are just kids, but now their lives may be shaped by things they cannot control. This shows the human side of the story. Behind the headlines are real people, real children, and real emotions. At first, many people supported Harry and Meghan. They said they were treated badly. They told their side of the story, and people listened. But now, the public feeling is starting to change. Some people are asking tough questions. Some want the truth, not just emotional stories. They are looking for facts. This has made things harder for Harry and Meghan. People are no longer seeing them as only victims. Some are asking if they also made mistakes. Their brand is now under pressure. They had big plans, books, shows, and interviews. But when trust is broken, it is hard to fix. People want honesty, and when it feels like something is hidden, trust begins to fade. This story is far from over. If the DNA truth comes out, it could change everything for Harry, Meghan, and the royal family. What happens to Archie and Lilibet next? Like, share, and subscribe for more updates as this unfolds.